Okay, so what's up guys, gonna get this going shortly. I'm just gonna shoot the link quick, send the link quick I should say, and then we can get going for this series. Alright, that's the wrong password, so I'm gonna put in this password. Obviously, as you can see by the title, this is a play all. I'm gonna try to be streaming every day for about, a good amount of time, I should say. And yeah, so here we go in just a moment. I'm just gonna copy the link for the stream and send it into your guys' main chat for a KTL. Copy link, send it in main chat. I'm gonna DM it to Rev because Rev's a cutie. There we go. Alright, now here we go. We're gonna go start new. Load saved rosters. We'll use the draft version 2. As you can see by the title, I'm gonna be using the Minnesota Twins. One team I was strongly considering was in the NL, and that was the San Francisco Giants, only because it's tough in the NL West, and I thought it would be fun to really, be in that race. But another tough division is the AL Central, minus Kansas City, Detroit, and Chicago. Cleveland basically has it locked up, although hopefully I can obviously help the Twins get to the wild card and the playoffs. So we're gonna advance here. Designated hitter, it can stay. Do I want to let it be auto? Obviously, force trades off, ignore budgets off. What's up, Rev? So ignore budget's gonna be off, CPU trading on, off, because that's just OP. Fantasy drafts are AIDS. GM contracts, that's fine. Do I want to keep designated hitter on or off? I mean on or like auto. Let's see. We're AL, so we shouldn't be going on that. We will be playing NL, but you know what? We'll keep it auto. I think it's gonna be. That's fine, Rev. I'm gonna keep it auto. Yeah, I'm gonna keep it auto. This is gonna go manual. Scouting is gonna go manual. Coaching task is gonna be. Yeah. I was gonna keep it auto. I was gonna keep it off. On, so that way we have a DH. But I want to try it with auto first, see how it goes, because we are AL, so we're gonna have more games, obviously. We're just gonna start regular season. We'll take a look at the roster in a minute. I'm just gonna show you guys what I'm gonna be playing on. This is all obviously manual. Gameplay settings, I actually do have to make an adjustment. In my previous, no, I want to advance. Yeah, no, in my previous I had, oh wait, no, injuries are off. Okay, cool. Cause in my previous play I thought I kept injuries on, but they're off, so that's good. Ejection's on, although no one really gets ejected in this game. Vibration on, that doesn't matter. Yeah. I've never had a balk in this game, that's probably because it's off, so let's put it on, because why not? Close plays on, yep. Check swings on. There we go. And I do gotta adjust the slider quick. Where's the sliders again? There's the sliders. Modify it. Everything's good for it, right? Yeah, yeah. Gameplay, it is veteran. If I get more comfortable, we're gonna be moving up all these, obviously. What I wanted to do was turn box off. Alright, what I wanted to do was legend, but I don't know. We'll see if I get slider, but for right now, we're just gonna keep it on veteran until I feel comfortable, and like if I find like a good slider set to bump it up to veteran to where I'm not gonna get raped. Oh shit, yeah, no, never mind. I'm putting that on. I don't want to wait. Where do I go? Where do I go for that again? What's this? No, I go to this, right? Advanced. There we go. Yeah, box off. There we go. So taking a look at the team here, starting pitcher Jose Berrios, 23 years of age, 86 or 96 pot. He's gonna hopefully grow. Obviously, his first year in the league, or not really first year. This year right here, the 2017 season was his first full year in the majors, where he put up 14 wins, 8 losses with a 3.89 ERA, 1.223 WHIP. That wasn't honestly that bad. He played in 26 games, started 25, so only came out of the bullpen once. He didn't have a complete game. And then obviously in 2016, he got lit up with the 3-7 record. But yeah, how many strikeouts did he post? He allowed 131 hits, 71 runs, 15 home runs he allowed. How many strikeouts? K per 9, 8.559 K per 9s. Alright, not bad. I guess it doesn't say strikeouts unless I completely just missed over it. Oh yeah, I did. What the fuck? 139 strikeouts. I'm so dumb. He also walked 48 batters. So obviously he's going to be our ace for the long future. The next guy, Jake Odorizzi, has a career ERA of 3.89, posted a 4.14 last year, 10-8 record, which hopefully he can carry over into the season. Pitched 143.1 innings. The weakest point of this Twins team, I do think, is the pitching, although it's not honestly the worst as it is. Oh shit, I'm actually gonna have to go at 8, so we probably will get a game in, just maybe one game, I don't even know. This was basically like an opening series. Probably stream again tonight. Irvin Santana is the second guy, or the third pitcher. He's gonna be the third. Wait, no, Lance Lynn. I completely missed over. Lance Lynn with St. Louis last year posted 11-8. I'm using the draft version 2, OFSM, I think. I gotta go with 200 because I have the Hockey League on Xbox One. So we're just gonna go over this quick. I do quick counts, but I don't think we're gonna even be able to really get a game in. But I'll probably go and stream tonight because I'm not gonna be doing anything tonight. Obviously, tomorrow's gonna be a Fortnite day, and hopefully I'll probably stream this somewhere in the afternoon if I do decide to. I want to try to. Yeah, true. Nah, I honestly can't play a full game because because if I do a full game, I'm horrible when it comes to like hitting with pitching. I mean, hitting with like a 0-0 count. I'll swing at literally everything. I need somewhat of like a count for me to actually be able to like take pitches. We'll probably try a full game, honestly, here and there. Not right now. So as I was saying, Lance Lynn, 11-8 with. He walked 78 batters last year on 53 strikeouts, 3.43 ERA. If you can take that into the season. Yeah, obviously I'm going to play a full game. Put quick counts on. Yeah. Irvin Santana, he's in the AA right now. He's in single A right now. I don't know why. We're going to send down Romero. Hopefully he doesn't use an off. Yeah, alright. Please don't waiver Kyle Gibson either. Alright, cool. Alright, Irving Santana. I should probably have looked with how many options they still have. Yeah. So Irvin Santana, we are going to move to the MLBs. He jumps up to a 78 overall, 16-8 record with the 3.28 ERA last season. Was the ace last season. Actually, I guess you could say that was Jose Berrios, but Santana really performed last year. Then the next guy is Michael Pintar, as people do like to call him. 8-4 with the 4.39 ERA with the Yankees last season. Hasn't really been the best pitcher over his career. Obviously, I guess his best season would be the 2015 season, where he put up a 4.37 ERA. Or maybe even this, but I feel like I think that was the year where he got suspended for Pintar. I could be wrong though. Obviously, I'm not the smartest. Kyle Gibson's actually going to be coming out of the minors. The minor league I'll probably do on my own. So then now taking a look at relief pitching, I do want to actually set this up right. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So what I'm actually going to do then is just go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and then I'm actually gonna call back up Kyle Gibson for the long relief pitching wise. So 12 and 10, he got lit up last year with 5.07 ERA, and he really has been getting lit up over the course of his career. So yeah, we are gonna call up Kyle Gibson then. So taking a look at this bullpen, Addison Reed last year posted a 2 and 3 record, posted a 2.84 ERA, 1.05 whip, not too bad. Struck out 78 batters, walked 15. Good relief pitcher there. Tyler Hildenberger with the 3 and 3 record last year, 3.21 ERA. He's gonna get a full season here. Zach Duke, 1 and 1 record with a 3.93 ERA. As there goes Revy, 3.93 ERA. Ryan Presley, 2 and 3, 4.70 ERA, 1.16 whip. Not bad. Hopefully that can improve this season. Hopefully Reed, with me controlling him, can be good. Like, he's gonna be a setup man, definitely. We'll get to Rodney in a minute. We're just going to continue here with Taylor Rogers, who is by far probably the best relief pitcher last season. That was on the Twins roster last season. 7 and 3 with the 3.07 ERA. If he can do that, yeah, I know. It definitely is raging right now. It's like so annoying. So we're gonna send down Tyler Duffy as well. How many options has he actually used? All right, cool. He has 3 options. Same thing as Matt McGill. And we'll go over the prospects too. Obviously I'm gonna have to completely like redo the AAA and AA balls so that way we can get some of our prospects to progress. I see. Fernando Rodney 5 and 4 last season. 4.23 ERA, 65 strikeouts. I don't think he was the closer last year with 39 saves with Arizona. So he's obviously going to be the closer here. Hopefully, the weakest point is probably honestly our pen compared to like anything really on this team. I feel like, except for maybe catcher, obviously. But like out of the pitching, it's either, if I had to say either the rotation or pen that needs to be improved, both do, but it's definitely the pen. So if we go to our pitching rotation quick, hang on, so let me slide in Michael Pineda. That's Irving Santana. Yeah, let me do that. So if we're gonna look at this, Jose Barrios, Odette Rizzi, Lance Lynn, Irvin Santana, Michael Pineda, Kyle Gibson, Fernando Rodney as the closer, Addison Reed there. There we go, Presley, Rogers, and Duke, with Kyle Gibson at the long relief. So that's a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7-man pen, 5-man rotation, obviously. As in now we will head to lineup. So the catcher is a pretty weak point of this team. Bobby Wilson, 35 years of age, did not play in 2017. So last year he played with 16, where he batted in 7 home runs, 33 RBIs, along with the 237 average. Got on base .270, on base percentage, not the best. Slugging percentage for the .355. OPS .626. Walked 11 times, struck out 64. So probably is going to be the backup compared to Mitch Garver, who has better hitting stats and he's better future-wise too. 85 pot obviously, so he's going to grow tremendously. I just realized he was only a C pot. Mitch Garver, 71 overall currently, is going to grow. He only got 3 RBIs last season. Was a September call-up, I do believe, obviously batting only getting 9 hits, batting 196. As a starter, he should completely rise. Maybe he will be platoon. I don't know. He has more power, Garver, but Wilson's hitting stats, like getting on base, is better. I don't know. Maybe a platoon there. Joe Mauer at first base can get on base. Obviously, he isn't what he used to be. That all-star type. He isn't what he used to be. Batted 308 in 2004. He's had many. I think, how many seasons has he had batting 300? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So he has 8 seasons batting 300. Obviously he is gonna start regressing. So 78 overall, 34 last year, batted 305 with 7 home runs, 71 RBIs. So he can definitely bring runs in. And then Logan Morrison, who might even be a platoon when it comes to righties. Amazing power against righties, or maybe even a DH role there at 70 overall. Batted 38 home runs last season, career high for him. 85 RBI, career high for him. .246 ERA. I mean ERA. Fuck me. Batting average. 149 games played, 512 at bats. Chris Carter could even be a trade asset as he can still hit. Bombs, although Kie hasn't really been able. Yeah, I do gotta make some deals though. Not right now though. I want to see like how we can do in the first month of, not really, the first month of May, I should say, because actually no, first month of April. I forgot. The league started early this year in March, so the first month of April. We're probably just going to keep the team the way it is, see how we can do. Series against the Yankees are going to be extremely tough. Probably going to get lit up there. Who knows? So, Chris Carter and Kenny Vargas these two guys can even be trade assets. Or maybe I want to keep Vargas, because he is only 27 with C-Pot. Is going to go to 77 overall. Maybe even keep Vargas. Lewin Diaz as a prospect there. Now the highlight of the team, probably besides Jose Berrios, is Brian Dozier right here. Had a down year last year compared to what he had in 2016, but one of the best years of his career. 34 home runs, 93 RBIs, .269 average. Stole 16 bases, so probably will get around 14 to 15 stolen base. I'm not really a base stealing guy. Got on base at a 3.57, 4.96 slugging percentage. Walked 78 times. He's a guy who can bring in walks too last season. Hopefully it will take over here too. It's all about my patience, really. Taylor Featherston potentially could be a backup second base. Hasn't been bad actually he has been pretty bad over the course of his career, so never mind. Can hit bombs though if he gets the right pitch. No one else really impressing here. And then the other highlight of the team, 24-year-old Miguel Sano, 28 bombs last year, 77 RBIs, .264 average. I cannot speak today. Slugging percentage of 5.507. And yeah, you can also play first base, left field, and right field. So if I really wanted to too, we could just play Eduardo Escobar there. We'll obviously be taking a look at the outfield later on, see if maybe we can work Sano into the left field or the right field. But Sano's gonna hit bombs for us, which is gonna be extremely lit. Jorge Polanco. Going back to Sano, going back to Sano could even be a trade asset if we really want to. If we need like a big bullpen piece, like a Jansen or Chapman or some shit like that. He could even be like a bullpen trade asset. You know, Eduardo Escobar, I forgot that we did not look at him. He's been hitting bombs recently too. Can also play second base and shortstop, along with 2 outfield positions, the corner outfields. 21 bombs, 73 RBIs last year. Does have some pretty good power for, actually, a third base. Does have some pretty good power. TJ White only had 20. Actually, Sean Miller might actually be a good trade asset too. Nah, he's only 70 potential. Never mind. What's the TJ White's potential? 75. He could actually be a trade asset too. Next guy, Jorge Polanco, is gonna go to about an 84 overall, but can get on base. .256 average, 13 bombs last year, so he is a contact hitter, obviously. Although he can go deep if you need him to. Nick Gordon could potentially be a September call-up. Probably not though. It all depends, obviously, with like what our record is in September. If I'm gonna do a September call-up or not. 67 contact versus righty, so he can get on base against our righties as fuck. Taylor Motter there also can get on base. Ryan Walker. And then the other prospect we got, actually first taking a look at what Nick Gordon's potential is. It's only a 90, but that is fine. And then taking a look at Royce Lewis's potential, only 18 years old, 95 potential. It's going to take him a while to grow though. Could even be a trade asset if we want to, along with Wander Javier. So next guy is Eddie Rosario, who is probably going to be our leadoff man. He's a great leadoff man who can actually hit bombs, 27 home runs, 78 RBIs, .290 average there. 72 contact righty, 74 contact lefty. Can hit bombs against righty with the 66 power. Maybe not like Dodger Stanton type bombs, but he can go yard if you need him to. Brent Rooker is the prospect here. Once again, we'll take a look at prospects once I make my way back around. Byron Buxton here, 24 years of age, 83 overall, A potential. Last year, this is actually going to be his third full year in the majors. Damn, that's hard to believe. I guess 2016 might not have been a full year in the majors, but 2017 obviously was. Batting 16 home runs, 51 RBIs, 29 stolen bases. He has 99 speed, doesn't he? Yeah, he has 99 speed. What's his stealing at 289? So he's definitely going to be a steal, man. I want to see that stolen base number up to about 35 to 40. He can get on base, can even hit bombs if you need him to. Maybe Buxton will actually probably be the leadoff over Rosario. Maybe about Rosario second. Zach Granite as the prospect. Can get on base. Doesn't look like he's going to really be a power hit over his career. 92 potential there. Then we also have Akil Botto. Once again, we'll get more in depth with the prospects in a little. Max Kepler can hit bombs against righty. Might be a platoon man. Can hit bombs against righties and get on base against righties. Not so much against lefties. .243 average. 19 home runs, 69 RBIs last year. I have him in KTL. He actually kind of like rakes, but obviously this isn't a sim. Maybe platoon him and who was it? Eduardo Escobar, because Escobar can hit against lefties, so probably will end up platooning him. So if we take a look now at our pitching prospects here, Fernando Romero, 2372 B pot. He's 86 potential, so it's gonna look, and so he's probably gonna be called up next season, maybe a September call up. Depends what our record is. Stephen Gonzalez, 23 years of age, 70 overall, A potential here. 90 potential for Gonzalez, so another future pitcher, probably going to be called up next year. All depends how Lynn Pineda and Gibson progress. Santana might be gone after this year. Take a look at this contract as well. He's only on a one-year deal. Same with Lynn, Gibson. And the Twins, in my opinion, overpaid Pineda, but that is what it is. Alberto Mejia, 2468 B pot, 85 potential as well for the pitcher. These three pitchers could even be trade assets. Probably not Romero and Gonzalez, but I wouldn't mind dealing Mejia like Lewis Thorpe, who's 2263 B pot, 81 pot, so he could even be a trade asset. Rastar Gratello, 1962 B pot. The good thing with the Twins, 80 pot. The good thing with the Twins is that they have a good farm system along here with obviously Aaron Sluggers, who pitched last year with 0-1. Went 0-1 with the 6.46 ERA, so he got lit up. Blaine Enlow. They have a good farm system that we can, if we want to go all in at the deadline, we can move them for like big time pieces. Matt Magel there also. Paco Rodriguez, they're both going to grow for the Penwise. Rin Harper, John Curtis. Rin Harper is probably not going to grow. Tyler J there too. Alan Buznitz, Luke Bard. And then that's mainly it when it comes to the pitching. Catcher-wise, obviously Mitch Garver. He's not a prospect though. Lewin Diaz could potentially be the potential. Could potentially could be the starting first baseman by the time Mauer retires. Logan Morrison, he's like what, a 77 potential. He's only 71, so he's most likely not going to go. So Lewin Diaz, by the time Mauer retires, could potentially be the starter. First baseman. Mauer is only on a 1-year deal though left. He only has 1 year left on his contract. Could maybe even be brought back. It all depends how he performs this season. Second base, Ari Adrianez is the B-pot. Second base probably isn't going to do much over this playoff franchise. Nothing really here to look at the third base wise. Could maybe, hopefully, maybe we can trade for future third baseman. Actually, Snow is young. He's gonna be fine. Nick Gordon, Taylor Motter. Maybe we could flip Motter for third base prospect. Because our shortstop is packed with Nick Gordon, Royce Lewis, who can't play third base. Nick Gordon can though, right? Yeah, he can only play second base. Wander Javier can play third base. But honestly, not. That's what I'm actually gonna do. I'm just gonna make Wander. Not you. I'm actually just gonna make Wander third base, and then his secondary positions was like infield. Yeah. He's a 50 overall at third base, so he does go down. We're just gonna keep him there to uncrowd our shortstop. Maybe I'll just sign on a seat pot. Left field, Brent Rooker. So Rosario is young, but hopefully Rooker can become a solid left field for us. Byron Buxton, Zach Granite, obviously, and then Akil Badu. And then Krylov and Larnach as the two outfielders. So the one thing that is good about this Twins team is this farm. As I am gonna go and I'm gonna do most of my C pots in Class A that I don't want. So that's that, and that there. I do wanna. What's our double A team? Double A team is the Lookouts, alright. I assume that's the Lookouts, right? Is this the Lookouts? Yeah, this is the Lookouts, alright. So, first I want to go to the AA team then, which is right here. So then, 1, 2, 3, 4, send down him to double A. I'm just going to do this on the own, actually. So, first thing I do like to do is go to the free agency pool. Normally I would sign Alvarez, but I do like the way that our pen looks at the moment. I mean, rotation, not pen. Rosenthal, I don't want to pay him this much. Our closing pitcher is fine. Our hitting is fine. Actually, honestly, could we actually use Hanley Ramirez? He can also play third base and shortstop. Nah, we don't need Hanley Ramirez. One guy I do like to sign though is Oswaldo Arcia. He's cheap on a 5-year deal. And I have to release a free agent, so we'll just go to the class. We'll just go to the double A team that I don't need. We can drop off. Nah, let's drop off like our worst pitcher, Ryan Days. Actually, what's his potential? If he's only a 70 pot, we'll drop him off. He's a 75 pot. He's never gonna progress anyway. We're just gonna drop him off. Yeah, and then we'll sign on the right fielder in Oswaldo Arcia. He demolishes balls against righty. So if we go to our pitching rotation here, obviously we already did this, so the lineups now. The way that this is gonna work, Oswaldo is luckily already called up. Gosh, I can't speak today. And then this is just gonna ignore me, so I'm just gonna send down him to Class A. So now I'm gonna send him down to Double A. There we go. Everyone's happy. lineups here. How do I want to run this? Yeah. Alright. Oh, Polanco hit what? Alright, here's how we're going to do this. We're going to go Buxton, Eddie Rosario, Brian Dozier, Miguel Sano, Joe Mauer, Eduardo, Max Kepler. Wait, no, this is against right-handed pitching. Kepler can only hit against righties, right? Which one of my outfielders can't hit against Eduardo Escobar? No, I want him to stay in a DH. Jorge Polanco there. Mitch Garver. Damn, Oswaldo Arcia can only play left field. Whatever, Arcia is just a good bench guy. Probably gonna send down Robbie Grossman to call up another infielder. So, yeah, but we'll go Buxton, Rosario, Dozier, Sano, Joe Mauer to get on base. Kepler, who can hit bombs against righties. Actually, what we are gonna do is then lefties instead. Now, we'll get to lefties in a minute. Kepler, Escobar, Polanco, and then Garver. Yeah, like that. This isn't that big of a... Wait, no, I kept it... I did autos. This is a big deal. So we'll go Buxton. Then there's Eddie Rosario. Second base, Brian Dozier. Third base, Miguel Sano. Shortstop is Eduardo Escobar. Then we're going... Left... Escobar... Wait, shortstop batting 5th. Okay, what am I missing then? Left field was Eddie Rosario. He was batting 7th, alright. Joe Mauer. Oh, shit, I'm looking at the wrong thing. That's why I'm pressing over twice. So, it's Buxton, Rosario, Dozier, Sano, Mauer, no, Sano there. Jesus Christ. Kepler. Escobar, who will be playing shortstop. Wait, no. I want Polanco. Yeah, no, I want Polanco there, and then Garver there. Alright, left-handed DH. Honestly, we'll run the same lineup as our pitcher, as the right-handed pitcher, so second base Brian Dozier, third base there, first base Joe Mauer, right there, right, Max Kepler isn't even there. Oh shit, it's Robbie Grossman, but nah, Arcia can bat against them, and yeah, Arcia can bat there. Don't mind my dog, Eduardo Escobar there, Jorge Polanco there, then Mitch Garver there, yeah. So I actually am gonna send down Robbie Grossman, who hit how many bombs? 9 home runs. This is Arcia's second term with the Twins, damn, alright. So he's back with us. We're gonna send down Grossman to AAA, then you down to AA. There we go. And then we are going to call up another infielder, not Nick Gordon. Probably Featherson, honestly. Yeah, we're going to call up Featherson. So I don't think, can Chris Carter play any other position? He can only play outfield, so yeah, no. We're going to call up Featherson for that depth infield. He's going to give us that depth there. As our bench is looking like Morrison, Wilson, Arcia, and Featherson, but then against lefties it's looking like Morrison, Kepler, Wilson, and Featherson. Acquisitions, scouting. Now we go on to scouting. So Summer is good. He's best with position players in the East, so he's gonna stay East. Position. Let's scout some catching prospects. We'll go contact and power. I want a guy who can get on base there. This guy is good. This guy's better at pitching, so we'll go pitcher. Let's find a future closer, and he is East. Alright, there we go. Dang, we have a lot of East. He's lit at pitching, so let's find a command pitcher from the East. And then international, he's good when it comes to pitching as well. probably should fire one of our pitching guys and get another position player guy, but let's find a velocity player. Coaches, obviously our manager, Paul Maloiter. James Rowson is the hitting coach. This stuff does not really matter. But there isn't really too good of managers to hire anyway, so I'm not even really gonna make a change at the moment. No one's on the trading block yet. Now let's check out the standings. We are ranked the 13th best team in the MLB. We'll see about that. I mean, I think we can. MLB records, everything's still the same there. Top prospects. I believe we have Nick Gordon somewhere on the list, if I'm correct, right? Nick Gordon. Stephen Gonzalez at 25. Nick Gordon at 36. And that should be it. I don't think we have anyone else, right? No, we don't. Where's Vladdy? Where's Torres? Do they not count Torres as a prospect anymore? Now they do. Why isn't he a top guy? Tyler Austin, A-Pod. What's his potential is A-Pod? 91? Alright. GM goals, win 10 consecutive games. Doubt that's going to happen. 10 consecutive series. Probably 20 games in a single month. Maybe. Possibly, if we have one like easy month of series. Win 95 games in series. In a season, maybe. 1 out of 3, obviously. GM rating of C. Job security is average. Win division, potentially, and reach postseason, hopefully. Finish with the best record in the major, definitely isn't going to happen, probably. Morale, I strongly dislike morale, but as it is training, I'm not going to do any of this. Sponsorships, I sold all them. Budget, yeah. Any other free agents I really want to sign? Actually, honestly, you know what? On a 1-year deal for Brandon Phillips. That's right. 1-year deal for Brandon Phillips to back up. We'll release. How do you sort again? Oh, like this. No, we'll sort by overall, but by the worst overall, which I just accidentally got out of. There we go. We'll drop off Chris Paul. So rest in peace, our basketball player there. And we'll sign on Brandon Phillips. Actually, I'd rather have him as a backup than there we go. I'd rather have him as a backup than Featherson. So he is going to be playing the bench because I don't have any space for him, but I'd rather him back up than Featherson. So taking a look at what Brandon Phillips did last season, put up 13 home runs, 60 RBIs, .285 average. He hasn't been really a home run hitter except for 2007 where he completely went off with 30 home runs. But he can get on base, and he's probably going to hit about 10 bombs this year maybe. But he should definitely be able to get on base as actually he's backing up, so there's no way in hell he's hitting 10 home runs. But he should hopefully have an average around this. As I'm actually liking the way this team's looking after that move. Are we still 13th? Yeah, that wasn't gonna boost us up. But 6th fastest team, 14th best defense, 11th best pitching. That's mainly because Berrios. 7th best power hitting team, 23rd best contacting. Okay, I apologize for that, but just taking a look at the series. So we open up against Baltimore in Baltimore, obviously in Camden. Then we head to Pittsburgh, PNC Park, Seattle, Houston, Chicago, Tampa Bay, New York, Cincinnati, Toronto. So honestly, this could very well not. This isn't going to be 10 consecutive series wins. That's definitely not going to be. Probably going to lose to Houston and the Yankees. But hopefully, Toronto there, Chicago there, St. Louis there. This is definitely a doable series. season. Um, what team? What team are we using a pitcher for? This series we're using a pitcher for, along with this series. Alright, so I'm gonna end the stream here because I have stuff to do tonight. I'm probably gonna stream around. Oh yeah, that's right. We also have Jason Castro. But and Cameron Rupp. Damn, this is a deep class. I mean, this is a deep catching team. Damn. But I do have stuff to do, so I am gonna go do it. I'm probably gonna stream tonight around 9:30 to 10. So yeah, I'll see you guys later. Peace. And as soon as this message goes away, there we go.